All right, so how to create a professional brand. Let me tell you a little story first. Branding is so important, okay? I built my first business, it was in children's footwear. My first business on my, doing it for myself in children's footwear. Something I knew nothing about, on solely the branding itself, okay? It looked new, it looked fresh, it had a USP, it looked high-end, and we got into 60 retailers throughout the UK, all the major stores in London and throughout the UK. And then later, 7 months later, I sold the business and didn't work for a year and went traveling. It was actually a lot of fun doing it. But what that taught me, very much so, is how important branding was, okay? So, how to create a professional looking brand. Okay, I'm going to peel back the layers for you very quickly and then show you exactly, how you can do it for your business. Firstly, 100% the top layer is your brand logo, your identification. That is like a signature for a brand, okay? What is your logo? What emotion does it create? What does it actually mean? What does it communicate? Like, we had a client and it was something like Lashes by Laura or something like that, and I was like, well, that means nothing to your customer. So we changed their name to Rose in Russian, which is Rosa, and it was beautiful. The name was beautiful, and we really upped their branding, and they did great after that and really created some good impressions, and now producing some really high-end marketing material. So what I'm saying is, already from the logo, what does it communicate? What does it mean to your clients, your prospects? Does it mean anything? If it doesn't mean anything, it's probably ego-based, or just it doesn't relate. So firstly, you're not going to really come across as meaningful and thoughtful to your prospects. So part of being professional is understanding your customers and your prospects, and it starts with the name of your brand and how it looks and the emotions you feel and what you understand on the actual logo side. Then the next layer would be how you communicate. Okay, now, do you have any follow-up sequences? Do you actually send them any emails? Do you send them any text messages? Do you ask them how, their day's going? Say happy birthday on their birthday. Do you remind them that they've got an appointment? Do you send them updated information? Like, what do you communicate? How are you speaking? What's the language in your emails if you send emails, your text messaging? Make sure that stuff is as your brand represents, and it will be professional. It increases your level of professionalism in the market. The big brands, they do this. If you want to look professional, you've got to do this. The next layer to that is marketing. Okay, so make sure your social media is professional. It hasn't got pictures of your cat and dog and some random stuff in your house. Make sure it relates to what your company and what your service or products represent. That's going to increase your professionalism in the market. Not necessarily boring, but make sure they relate. And also, it can include stuff from your personal life, but it's got to be coherent, especially salon owners and the people, the face of the brand. It's got to be coherent with your brand message and identification. So make sure that's right. Now, another way you can increase your brand professionalism is make sure that all of this stuff goes through a funnel. Okay, so your messaging, your emails and all that stuff goes through a funnel. And what do I mean by a funnel? Now, a funnel is a certain web process. It's a web page followed by follow-up sequences, and it's a guide. It's where you hold your customer's hand and you take them from not knowing you to knowing you, to liking you, to trusting you, to them paying you. Okay, and you bring them into your funnel and you provide the service to them. Imagine if you was going to a shop or someone walked into your salon. Imagine if someone walked into your salon today and the receptionist just ignored them. They just ignored them and didn't care about what they were after. They didn't ask them any questions. They didn't show them any past work. They didn't greet them. Hello, how are you? My name's Rebecca and we do this and this here, or whatever. Yeah, imagine if someone did that to your salon. Would you be happy with that? Would you just let someone walk in and not say hello to them and not bring them in and not talk to them? You're going to do the same now with the online stuff, the marketing, the messaging you're sending out. Are you doing that? How are people going from your Instagram to paying you? Okay, so what we do is we set up a funnel, okay? And if you go to 100clientchallenge.com, I give you all the funnels we use to grow our client base majorly fast. We're doing 100, we're giving these a video course, the templates, the exact setup, everything to 100 businesses only, salon owners, entrepreneurs, okay? And we're showing you how to set up your funnel. So, one, you collect the right information, you collect the contact details you need, you then follow up with those clients, those prospects, you then bring them into your world, you then turn them into paying customers, and guess what? You do it all automatically. Okay, it's all automatic. Now you're going to worry about chasing up phone calls, chasing up text messages. Okay, we automate most of this stuff. Okay, so go to 100clientchallenge.com if you want to know more about that, and I look forward to seeing you on the next page.